My son cries tears that turn into pearls. Whenever he soaks in the bathtub, the faint fish scales on his skin return to normal. To cure his strange illness, I had already spent all my savings. Seeing me upset, my sensible son cried out a box full of pearls. He told me to sell them for money, so I took the box to a pawn shop. The owner was shocked the moment he saw the pearls. He said they carried the scent of a merfolk descendant. Noticing his strange expression, I feared my son might be in danger. I packed up and prepared to leave at once. To stall me, he offered 500,000 for the pearls. I took the money and ran. He quickly called the Merman King to report he had found a mer-child. On my way home, I accidentally bumped into a man. I didn't know he was the same Merman King I had met 6 years ago. Back then, he was in his mating phase, but I didn't recognize him now. It turned out merfolk rarely reproduce, and this generation's king was allergic to females. 6 years ago, he and I had one accidental encounter. Since then, the merfolk pinned all their hopes on me. They had searched for me all these years, but I knew nothing. I thought my son just had a strange disease. When I saw his tears turn into pearls, I only wanted to sell them for his treatment. But the pearls' scent soon drew the Merman Prince. After learning our address, he sent men to bring us back. Yet his foolish subordinates mistook my cousin for me. My vain cousin instantly pretended to be me, and moved into the prince's villa. At first, the king suspected something. He thought the child looked too plain, but when he saw the boy holding pearls carrying a mer-child's aura, he believed it. My cousin tried to seduce him, but he despised her. He left with an excuse. Meanwhile, I was interviewing at a design company. Thanks to my painting talent, I passed the first round easily. My son waited for me downstairs. He suddenly realized he could talk to goldfish. The fish smelled the mer-child aura and jumped excitedly, splashing water onto his face. He wiped it off and ran upstairs to find me. Just then, he brushed past the Merman King, entering the company. The king walked to the fish tank. The goldfish told him the child was upstairs. He rushed after him. At the same time, I passed the final interview, but my cousin also appeared at the company, afraid her identity would be exposed. She pretended to be the president's wife, canceled my interview result, ripped up my design sketches, and ordered the guards to throw me out. My son rushed over to shield me, but the guards pinned us down. The onlookers thought it was too much. My cousin shouted that my son was a monster. She tore open his shirt, revealing the scales on his arm. The crowd panicked. They yelled that monsters should be killed. I shielded my child with all my strength. My cousin raised her hand to strike again. Just then, the man arrived in time. My son cried and his tears turned into pearls once more. He quickly hid them, but my cousin played the victim. I slapped her hard across the face. Her son rushed forward to push me. The man caught me before I fell. Our eyes met and my heart was full of confusion. I quickly pushed him away, took my son and left. I didn't notice a pearl fall to the ground. My cousin's son snarled, "If the man was so powerful, why not kill us both?" That line made the man suspicious. Was that boy really his child? He turned to leave, but saw the pearl on the floor. He picked it up and sniffed it, realized something was wrong. He ordered his assistant to investigate our identities. My cousin panicked. She called her father, begging him to get rid of us. The next day, my uncle came to me. He offered me a string of prayer beads. I tried to refuse, but he deliberately dropped them. When I bent down to pick them up, he smashed an ashtray over my head. I blacked out instantly. My son